Good day. I am Yvonne Singelton Davis, founder and CEO of Sister to Sister One in the Spirit Incorporated. I am here with our members and my sister friends to bring greetings to our girls at the Bushikori Christian Center in Mbale, Uganda. We would like to commend Anne for all of the work you're doing with our girls, educating to empower them. We are Sister to Sister One in the Spirit, your sisters across the ocean. We have been empowering young girls like you for over the years, and we plan to continue to empower our sisters. Pricilla, Jacinta, Joan, Sofi, Tabitha, Florence, Bettye, and Janet. And it has been our pleasure to sponsor your education. We wish you well. We hope that you will be anything that you aspire to be. From teachers to lawyers to doctors to nurses. Whatever you want to be, we will be here working with you. So let me introduce your older sisters, some young, because we represent all ages across the Nile. Our sisters to my right.
Hi, I'm Elsa, a member of Sister to Sister One in the Spirit, and we're so happy to be able to sponsor you and raise money for your education. And we hope that you will succeed in anything you want to do. We are connected spiritually across the sea, and we're happy to be a part of your educational goals.
Hi, I'm Onilda Acosta, member of Sister to Sister. I'm quite honored to know that you girls are enjoying Sister to Sisters. I'm a member of Sister to Sister, and to see that you girls are doing great from Sister to Sister programming and empowering the girls from across the sea in New York City, Harlem.
Good afternoon. My name is Amelia Montgomery, and it is indeed a pleasure to say hello to you young ladies in Uganda. I am a member of Sister to Sister, and I'm also the treasurer. And it is indeed my pleasure to say hello to you and wish that I could be there with you now, but hopefully one day we will have the opportunity to meet. I've seen your pictures on film, and it has enheartened me to know that we are doing something to empower young women. And you being the part of our empowerment gives me great pride. So I hope one day we will have an opportunity to meet. But in the meantime, keep up the good work, and thank you.
Hi, my name is Shania Grinage, and this is my daughters, Brianna and Gabriella, and we are all members of Sister to Sister. We're really excited about being in the video, and we one day will hope that we can all visit you.
Hello.
Really? Hi, my name's Brianna. I'm very honored to help out with your education. I'm going through school at this time too. I'm only in 6th grade, but I'm so happy that I could help other kids, girls just like me, with their other education. One of my dreams to growing up is to be a judge in the Supreme Court, and I'm happy that I could help other kids achieve their dreams too.
Good afternoon, girls, Bushikori Christian Center. My name is Veronica Cook. I've been with Sister to Sister for over 16 years, and we have sponsored you for at least 8 years, and we're so happy to do so. This is graduation time in the New York City region, and a lot of my grandnephew has graduated from college, and I think you and your ambition to graduate to be teachers and doctors, and I hope you achieve your dream. Do not let anything stand in your way. It took me over 20 years to finally get a college degree. I had to work and go to school part-time. I know you can do it. Keep trying. Don't give up.
Hello ladies, my name is Tieena Burks, and I am a member of Sister to Sister. I'm also an educator and a mother, and as both, I know the importance of following your dreams and having people to love and support you. And we love and support you over here, and we hope that you continue to grow both as women and as women in education.
Now that you know who everyone else is, I am going to introduce myself. I am Yvonne Singelton Davis, the founder and CEO of Sister to Sister One in the Spirit. And it does our hearts good to be able to raise funds and to provide education for you, to make sure that you are going to school and doing the best that you possibly can do. We started out with 2 girls, and Ann, if you remember, years ago, we just had 2 girls, and we graduated to now 8. And we're just so pleased to see how you have grown. You have sent us some wonderful photographs. You have sent us some beautiful videos. And we've just been so touched to see how well you have grown, how well you have adapted to your school, and the things that the school is doing for you to help you to blossom, to help you to become the young women that we know that you can become. So stay strong, be empowered, be encouraged, because you have sisters across the ocean that are cheering for you. We are praying for you, and we are hoping for you that you will be all that you set your life to be.
Well, my hope for both my children is that they both grow up to be very strong, spiritual women and believe in the Lord, but also help with everyone, anyone they can. And I hope that I am a good role model and I can share, that they can see that I'm doing the same, which is the reason why I try so hard to be active and to help others, so that they can witness that and remember that and cherish that and actually mimic that when they become older, when they become adults.
Hi, my name's Brianna. I go to Clearstream Avenue School. My favorite sports are lacrosse and tennis. My favorite subjects that I do, that's a lot, so many subjects. But I do, my favorite science and history. I hope history helps me get through, become a better judge and know about more of my history of America and other countries like yours.
One of the things that Sister to Sister has done over the years is that we've been an inspiration to many. We've been an inspiration to young people such as yourselves. We've been an inspiration to older people. And sitting to my right, we have a sister who's a member, Onilda Acosta. And I'm going to ask her to give you just a bird's eye view of what she does with this organization that she started, which was inspired by Sister to Sister, called Harlem's Hidden Angels.
Yes, as I can speak, I remember meeting with Yvonne before when she was first planting the seed, the Sister to Sister, and watching her growth of Sister to Sister is very inspirational to me. It got me into building a mentoring program that I'm building now to produce with the youth, which is the ages from 8 to 15. Sister to Sister is very empowering for the youth. Mindfully, when I seen her reached out into Africa to groom children and girls in Africa, to let them see a better vision of the youth, which we're also dealing with in the United States, which I live in Harlem. It gives me a very expanded vision on helping the youth here too. Because we also in Harlem, we're dealing with the youth in different visions, which I look at as far as gun violence, bullying, and empowering the girls and youth that I live around to get them to groom their self to become a better individual as far as building and growing. And so looking at Yvonne building Sister to Sister, it really, really got to me in my self-esteem for me that I can also reach out, because I have teenagers as children, to help them grow and help others grow. So Sister to Sister is a big, big vision in part in helping worldwide. Just seeing another sister, which is older than me, that she went out and planted a seed to grow to help other youth, that I can also do it here, where I live with the youth in my community of Harlem. So I think this was a great, great empowerment, learning from Sister Yvonne, for me to also enrich myself in helping the youth here in Harlem.
So as you just heard from Onilda Acosta and her program, the Harlem Hidden Angels, I'd like you to hear from Ms. Tieena Burks, who has also worked to empower young people here in the United States through her job as an educator. Tieena?
Thank you, Ms. Davis. I have been an educator for about 20 years, mostly working with children, young women and young men who have problems in the classroom. And what I've learned as an educator is that even if you have a problem in the classroom, that doesn't mean that you are not a learner. You can still become whoever you want to be, as long as you motivate yourself to do what it is you want to do. And what I would do with my students is I would tell them that this is just a bump in the road, and that anything that you do from now can determine what you will be in the future. And so many of my students have gone on and gone to college or become parents themselves, and they've taken those lessons that they learned with me and applied them to their lives later. As a result, I've moved on from teaching children, and now I teach adults. And right now I'm actually working with a mother whose daughter I had in her classroom, in my classroom, helping her to get her high school equivalency exam passed. So you know that learning is forever. You can continue to do whatever it is you want to do, even if there is a time when you may have a bump in the road where you don't get to where you want to get when you want to get there. That doesn't mean you won't get there.
Thank you, Tieena, for the wonderful information that you provided for the girls, letting them know that you are a teacher in education and what you've done with not only young girls, but what you're doing now with adults. They will now have an opportunity to know how to pattern their lives and what they can do having listened to you. Now that you've heard from Tieena, I would like you to listen to our registered nutritionist, Elsa Magrudedr.
It's great to be a part of this group. And as a dietitian, a registered dietitian, nutritionist, I understand the importance of having good food and having good nutrition when we're very young. But that's the foundation of all of our lives. If we don't get the proper food that we need when we start out, we don't do very well in life. And it's important for you to have a good diet, a balanced diet, so you can go forth with your educational needs as you get older. And of course, when you become mothers and you're raising your children, to have the foundation that they need to have good intake of foods and a good variety of foods. That strengthens the body and also the mind. So we want you to go forth in that way, and I'm proud and so happy to present this kind of information to our group and to encourage you to eat well.
Thank you, Elsa, for providing that information on nutrition. I'm sure the girls can find some way that they can incorporate that into their daily routine so that they can build a strong body and a healthy mind. Now that you've heard from Elsa, I'd like you to hear from our sister Amelia Montgomery.
Thank you, Yvonne, or Sister Davis. I have another perspective to what we're about here today. And I would just like to share that with you that the youth of today is definitely different to the youth of yesterday. We have a very complex world now that we are dealing with. But one thing I am very happy to be able to say and do is to work with the Bushikori youth. I have been to Africa. I have seen the difference. I've been able to compare what goes on over in Africa and what goes on here in America. One thing I am very, very proud of you young ladies is the fact you have a thirst for knowledge. You have a thirst for education. Not that we don't have young people here in America with the same desire, but because education here is freer than what you have there, it disturbs me that we don't take advantage as we should, as you would want to do. And if you had the opportunity to come to America, I know you would eat it up. However, since you're there in Uganda, and we're here in America, all I can do is encourage our young people here to continue to want and thirst for education. And I'm always imparting to them the difference in young people in other parts of the world. I have been to Europe, I have been to Asia, I have been to Africa, I have been quite a few places in the world, and I can compare the difference, and I'm very proud of you young ladies.
Now that you have heard from everyone, we are going to say goodbye. And I just want to leave you with a few words of encouragement. We want you to know that we love you and that we are here to support you. Pricilla, Jacinta, Joan, Sophie, Tabitha, Florence, Betty, and Janet, we wish you the very best as you embark on your journey to continue in educational success. Just continue to provide us with your updates and we will continue to provide you with whatever it is you need so that you can achieve the goals that you set out to achieve.
Bye! We love